Hey everyone, and welcome back to
the Velociraptor toy shop.
And in case you didn't get that, this is the Velociraptor's toy shop, where we show you how to make cool things out of stuff you got lying around at home. We're also going to be doing toy reviews and games and unboxings and blind bags and all sorts of fun things like that in the very near future. So Aurelia, what are we making today?
Piggy bank.
For those of you that didn't get that, we're making a piggy bank. About a week ago, Aurelia came to me and said she wanted to start saving some money. So we thought we'd go to the shops and buy a piggy bank. And then we thought, why not actually make a piggy bank? So that's what we're going to do today. What are we going to use? What have we got here? So we've got
Balloon.
one balloon, tape, flour, and we've got these little pieces of card, which is basically it's a loo roll that's cut into pieces. It's going to be the feet and the nose. We've got a mixing bowl.
Yeah.
And
Waters?
how many waters?
2.
2 cups of water. And then most importantly, you need to go out and buy a newspaper and then just cut it into little strips of paper like that, and that's what we're going to use to cover our balloon. Okay, so shall we get going?
Yeah.
Okay, great stuff. So we're going to start off with 2 cups of flour. Now, if you've watched our other videos before, links are up here. Go watch them. You'll know that while we do kind of follow recipes, we aren't too fussy about getting it exactly right. So 1 cup of flour, in it goes.
What?
And our 2nd cup of flour. Ooh, I hope we got another cup in here. Just gonna make it. Okay, and tip it in. I think we make too much because we seem to be using a lot of flour in this house. Okay, so we've got our 2 cups of flour. Now what you want is 2 cups of water. Nice and slowly in there. Oh, it actually went in. Okay, so 1 cup at a time. And then what you want to do is you want to mix it, start mixing it up. Awesome. Okay, so you do the mixing. So what you're looking for is you're looking for a nice consistent thin paste that we're going to put around this. So while you're doing that, I'm going to blow our balloon up.
Yeah.
Okay, keep mixing. You do have to remember this is going to be a piggy bank, so you've got to decide how big to blow your balloon. That will obviously decide on how big your piggy bank is going to be. Big enough? Okay, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to use this little piece of the engine when we've tied it off. That's going to be the piggy's tail.
Yeah.
And this is not a sponsored post. We just happen to have a Toys R Us balloon lying at home. So let's tie this off. Actually, I think we can go a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Maybe a bit bigger.
Okay, so let's get that tied off. Are you mixing?
Yeah. I'm doing the big on it. It's done.
Is it done? Okay. So there's his little tail. You hold on to that, and I'm going to give this a little bit more of a mix. So you really want to do this kind of project outside, because once again, if you have watched our videos, you'll know that this normally ends up in a lot of mess.
I'm holding the balloon.
Okay, so what you're looking for is a pasty goo type of stuff. And then we're going to take this, give it one last mix, and then we're going to start getting into the fun gooey part. So what we're going to need is our newspaper. Let's move that out the way. Put a little bit of newspaper down on our table. Mom and Dad will appreciate that, I promise. Are you hungry? You'd swear I never fed her. Okay, we've got our newspaper. Are you ready to get gooey? Okay, so if it's a windy day, you need to make sure you're holding onto your balloon. Hold onto your balloon nice and tightly. I'm going to do the first piece and then you can do the rest. So you're going to take your mixture. We don't need that anymore. Let's put our mixture down over here. We have picked it for a windy day. You can take your little strips of newspaper and you're going to put it into the bowl. And then you're going to squidgy it off. And then it goes onto the balloon. There's no right way or wrong way to do this. You just put it onto the balloon. Let's do another one. And if you've got a lot of goo on your fingers, you can kind of just do it off your fingers. Oh, this is so gooey. Are you looking forward to doing this part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Cool. I want to do the next one.
And basically the idea is, right,
Do the next
your
one.
turn.
Yippee. You
I'll hold your balloon. Okay, put it in. Okay, you got to do it carefully and squidgy it off, that's it. And then put it onto the balloon. So like I said, there's no right or wrong way. You don't have to go in any specific order. You basically just want to get this balloon completely and utterly covered in newspaper. Ready to do another one?
I want to do
How about
this.
I glue them and you stick them on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Hold your balloon nice and tight. I will do the gluing and you can do the sticking.
I'm good at that.
Are you good at that? Ooh, this is really gooey.
And really slimy and wicky.
Slimy and wetty.
Yeah, slimy.
Okay, there's your next piece. Where's it going to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do want to try and keep your surface as neat as possible. Okay, hold your balloon. What happened? I did no such thing.
Yes.
Okay, hold on to your balloon. You're holding it? Oh, I've got two pieces there. Oh, this is really getting nice and messy. So you can also just dip your fingers into the goo. And yeah. And we're going to stick it on.
It's going to be all covered.
Is it going to be all covered?
It blinds me. It stuck me.
Did it stuck you?
Stick. It means stick.
Did it stick you? Okay. You going to put the next one on?
Yep.
You don't want to get your hands all slimy? Yeah, take this and that and some of that and a little bit of this. Nino, Nino. Okay, so this is quite a long process that I don't expect you to sit through. So we're going to get this done and we're going to come back and show you in a few minutes exactly what it looks like. You ready, Raptor? Okay, so we have now given it its first covering. So this is what you're going to want. Basically the balloon inside, covered completely in newspaper, still nice and sticky. So we're going to let it dry. Then we're going to come back and show you how we're going to attach the feet. Okay, so we are back. We have our balloon that is pretty dry because we need to put the legs on and put more paper mache on it first before we can start painting. So what we're going to need for that is, like I said, we've got our toilet roll inside. We're going to take that and, okay, where are we going to get a leg? Okay, hold that leg there for me. Okay, we got one leg. We're just going to take some normal scotch tape. And we're going to use the scotch tape to kind of just hold the legs in place.
Let's test it out.
Let's test him out to see if he's going to stand. He stands!
Let's see if his nose is
Okay, so his nose is going to go that side.
The elephant pig.
Elephant pig. So not spider pig. Elephant pig does whatever an elephant pig can. Okay, so that's roughly it. So we're going to take our paper mache again and start sticking these legs on.
I don't want to get my leg. I don't want to get icky. I don't want to.
Okay, so we run a nice little piece of paper mache there, over the leg.
I can
Why can't you see?
Why a little leg?
So that we can hold these legs on. Okay, so here we go. It is super sticky. Super sticky. Okay, so the idea is basically you just want to get the legs all covered, the nose all covered up. Last little piece, and this is going to help hold your legs in place. So once again, this is most probably a 2-week project. This isn't a get done in 1 day project, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this finished in our own time, and we will see you shortly. Hey everyone, we are back. It is a week later. Our little piggy is nice and solid now, so it is time to paint him, hey?
Yeah,
Paint. Okay, so we've got some lovely Dala craft paints, but pretty much any paints that you've got will do fine. What color have you decided on? This one. What color is that? Red. We're going to go red. So we're going to make a red pig, and we're going to pour some. So hold on a second. What we're doing is we're using a little food tray to compartmentalize all the different colors. So we're going to put some red in here. Let's put some red in there. We're going to have to scoop it out with the brush. Let's get some of this paint out. Yo, icky, boom. I think that should be good to start. So you should know how to paint. It's fairly self-explanatory. But we're going to put your piggy over here and we're going to start painting him.
Wow, these don't need water.
No. We're going to have to be fairly quick because we have picked the wrong time of day to film. We've got a storm threatening us in the background here. Oh, look who's here. So since last week, something else has happened as well. Let me introduce you to the new family member. So this is Alexander Hamilton, who has joined our family in the last week. So hello, Hamilton. Hello, Hamilton. Right, we're going to let him go carry on doing his puppy thing. Off you go. Wow, that's looking awesome. So we should actually have newspaper down on our surface where we're painting. But this is our craft table, and we kind of like having the remnants of everything else we've done. So we've got stuff stuck, there's stuff from the slime, there's all sorts of things on our table, and that's just something our family likes to do. I just want to help you here by his nose. We're going to make his nose a different color, hey?
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to have to work fast. Can you hear the thunder coming? It's going to rain on our heads, Nana. There is a Labrador drinking my tea.
It's done.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, she's going to go rinse. But there we go. There is our pig. He is all nice and red and pretty much painted up. Obviously, you're going to want to give him 2 or 3 coats, but we're trying to go through this as quickly as possible just so we can show you guys what we're doing to. And his cute little tail at the back. Okay, so the red is done. We are now taking black to do his nose black because Aurelia has decided that she wants his nose to be black.
Now it looks like it's black.
Okay, well, all these pieces get around the side here. We have to make all of his nose black. But we're going to do, what are we going to do? Doing his feet black, or are we going to do his feet blue and yellow? We're going to do his feet blue and yellow. Okay, in that case you need to run off and go wash the brush again. Run. Okay, and here we go. We are going to we've got a nice clean brush into the blue paint. Into the blue paint. Whoa, that's a lot of blue paint. Hold on a second. Let's get a little bit of that paint off. Okay, which leg are you going to do first? This one? Okay, we're moving on to the yellow feet now. He's a very colourful pig. Okay, so we now have our pig that is painted. There we go. We just need to put some eyes on him now, don't we? Okay, so run! Go clean your brush, clean your brush, clean your brush.
Run.
Okay, so we need to put some eyes on him. Hamilton has reappeared. So, are you ready to put some eyes on you? Put 2 circle eyes on for him. Okay, so he's got 1 eye.
What's a very, very large eye?
He has 1 very large eye. Okay, so it's Cyclops pig. Cyclops pig, yeah?
Hamilton's
Do
eating me
you want to give him
again.
a mouth? Okay, hold on. Let's put his mouth under there. Go for it. No, over here. Where else would your mouth go? Shouldn't he be smiling? Shame. Let me rescue this poor pig and give him a bit of a smiling mouth. Okay, well, there we go. We have a Cyclops pig. So now it's basically just a case of letting him dry, maybe giving him 1 or 2 more coats and decorating him the way you want to decorate him. I'm going to close that because I can see exactly what's going to happen. We're going to have brown murk over here. And then the last thing you're going to want to do when he's completely dry and not before is cut a slit in the top, and then we have our piggy bank. Are you happy with your piggy bank?
Yeah, but I do want to make some other colors.
Well, let's let him dry first. Anyway, I think we are finished. Are we finished with this one?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so Ben, so what are we going to make next? What are we going to make next time to show people?
I know.
What do you know?
Yeah.
A toy chair.
That you can do, but maybe it's a bit more exciting than a chair.
I've got a great idea. Why don't you leave some comments below letting us know what you'd like to see us make next. We're still going to try the slime again because we failed miserably at that. If you haven't seen that video, click the info card up here and you can watch that one. We really did that one badly. So we've still got to make slime, and we've got a couple of other things up our sleeves as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down there, turn on notifications. The Velociraptor is going to be bringing you all sorts of cool new stuff in the very near future.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Dancing dog.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ah, I'm
There you go,
leaving.
turn
I'm
it off.
leaving.